In this training, we're going to take a look at how we can duplicate, delete, and export views out of Smart Suite. So if that's of interest, stick around and let's get into it. Inside of Smart Suite, we have a bunch of different views that we can use to visualize our data in unique and amazing ways. So sometimes we might want to make changes to those. We might want to duplicate those views, create another version of it. We might want to delete a view, get rid of it entirely, or we might want to export information in a particular view and share it. Well, we can do all those things in Smart Suite. Let's go ahead and jump on into my screen. Here I am in my Sales CRM solution. Let's imagine that in my accounts application, I have a number of different views. As you can see here, I've got accounts by geography, account list, all accounts, and I even have a private view down here. Well, any of these views, if I want to make changes to them, no problem. Simply access the list of views as I've done, and then go on over to the menu for that particular view. Let's take a look at our account list. I'll drop and click on that menu, and here I have the ability to duplicate and delete the view. So if I want to, let's say, create a new view, and I know it's going to be very similar to my account list grid view, for example, well, I can get a head start on that view by duplicating my account list view. So let's go ahead and say duplicate. Automatically brings up this little pop-up that says, what do you want to call it? It gives it the name of account list copy. You can change the name if you'd like, and then duplicate the view. You're then taken automatically to that new view, and you can make whatever changes you'd like to that view. So if I want to apply a filter, I can do so. If I want to apply a grouping, let's say I group by type. Let's bring in type here. I can make whatever changes I want to this view. It's now its own unique view, so any changes I make to the structure of that view will only impact this view. So that's duplicating a view. Now, if I decide I don't like this view, I can go ahead and come on back here to the list, and I can come down here and click on that menu again and say delete view. So once I've deleted the view, it's gone for good. So make sure you're only doing that if you are 100% sure that you no longer need that view. Of course, it's not that hard to recreate that view should you need to. Now, the last thing we want to talk about is exporting the data in this view. So in order to do that, in the upper right corner, we can click on the menu. Once we're inside the view in question, make that selection here, and we can scroll down to export. We can make a selection here by exporting that data automatically in a nicely formatted PDF, or if we want to get it in rows and columns, here is Microsoft Excel, Google Sheets, or a CSV export. Let's go ahead and take a look at exporting that in Microsoft Excel. I simply click that. All of the data that's here inside of this view is going to be automatically exported. I can open up that export here. In my case, I did it in Excel, and here is that information. So information that's not showing up in the view will not be included in the export. So that's an important takeaway. Only information that's showing up in the view itself is actually going to show up in the exported CSV or whatever file you opted for. That's it. I know we covered a lot of information here, so if you have any questions and need to go back, please rewatch. I look forward to seeing you in the next video. If you have any questions about what we covered in this training, please ask them below in the comments section of this video. And until then, we'll see you in the next training.